我们今天要讲什么故事
The Year of the Sheep
？The Year of the Sheep 是绵羊的故事哦，羊年的故事。这是12生肖里面的其中一本。The Year of the Sheep
是不折的花。
是英文的，没有中文的。这本刚好没有中文，我们只好用英文讲了。然后这个画家是谁？你还记得吗？The 年 Monster 的画家哦，就是 Alina Chau。跟其他的不一样。好，我们来看看这个故事吧。The sheep family celebrated the new year and brought a baby into their fold. Overjoyed, the ram and ewe named her Sydney. 她就是 Sydney 的哦。Hungry for her first meal, the little lamb bleated. 这是她的妈咪，这是她的爸比，然后这是 Sydney， 好可爱哟。Nuzzling her soft parents, Sydney cuddled up for a comfy nap. Members of their flock and other dear friends visited them. Next arrived Zhi, the shepherd's daughter, and her dog Dao. 所以刚好两个合起来就是知道，对不对？芝和道道。Zhi greeted Sydney cheerfully. Hello there. The girls took a liking to each other right away. Mama said, the shepherds look after us and we take care of them. How so? Replied Sydney. Papa explained, our coats keep us warm in winter and cool in summer. Every year we get haircuts and they make clothes from our wool. Mama added, we also provide them milk for drinking and making into cheese. The next day, Zhi led the flock out beyond the fence. Where are we going? Asked Sydney. Oh, we are heading to lunch, answered Zhi. My job is to make sure that you are always well fed. The sheep bunched together. Since there was safety in numbers, Papa advised. Stay close and keep your eyes open and ears up. They walked across the meadow in a looping trail like the windy river nearby. 这只小羊就是 Sydney。这只吗？我觉得这只好像是他的哥哥诶。他看起来年纪稍微大一点，因为他羊角比较长，而且他是公的。Sydney 是母羊女生。Zhi and Dao guided them towards spots of lush grass. Spring had coaxed tender blades from the ground. Sydney and her companions ate to their heart's delight. Then Zhi led them home. The lambs like to play the games, follow the leader, and king of the hill. 所以这些都是爱玩的小羊哦。这只是 Sydney. Climbing on the grown-up's back, Sydney became a good hiker, but she thought, I want to explore off the beaten path. 她就自己跑去玩了。The following day, the group took their regular walk, but Sydney smelled a sweet scent and strayed over the hill. A good shepherd Zhi called out, Sydney, where are you? But she didn't hear a pip. Lured by the fresh fruit, Sydney climbed an apple tree. 你看，她跑到树上去了。But she went too far out on a limb and got stuck. She squealed. Luckily, Zhi heard her and came to the rescue. 他来救她咯。所以原来绵羊居然会爬树诶。Back at home, Sydney admired the colorful flowers in the shepherd's garden. She wondered, do they taste as good as they look? One day she noticed that the gate was open, so she snuck in for a closer peek. Sydney began to nibble. Quickly, she sampled the entire rainbow of flowers. But just then, Dao detected her and barked. Hey, you don't belong in there. shooed away. She scampered to rejoin the herd. Later, Sydney noticed the lovely lawns atop the shepherd's house. With no one in sight, Sydney scrambled onto the sod roof to graze. There stood an odd column of bricks. What is this for? She thought. Sydney peered down the chimney. Oops! She slipped and fell through. Meh! Meh! She bellowed. Zhi plucked her from the dusty fireplace. Papa frowned. Darling, can you stop getting into trouble? But soon dark clouds scattered overhead. The wind whipped through the forest and thunder shook the ground. Zhi shouted, Get to the barn! There they stayed inside for days on end as the weather howled. Ooh. When the sky finally cleared, the land was quite a mess. Worried they explode around. Oh no! They found their favorite patch of pasture had withered. Sydney grumbled. These shoots are too hard to stomach. Suddenly, a tiger appeared. Everyone run! Cried Zhi. All the sheep fled except Sydney. Where was she? The girl told Dao to herd the flock back home while she stayed behind to search for the little lost lamb. Meanwhile, Sydney was around the bend talking with a rat. She followed him down to the river and discovered that the water was gone. Surprised, she asked, What happened here? But no one knew. 所以水都干涸了耶，水去哪里了呢？ Curious, they tracked the trickle upstream. Eventually, they saw that a bundle of boulders and branches had blocked the river. Sydney reckoned, that storm must have caused this logjam. 所以这边把水堵住，水就流不下来了。Zhi finally spotted and scolded her. What are you doing here? Sydney told Zhi what she had discovered. But night was approaching, so they hastily said goodbye to their new pals and sped home. Sydney's parents were glad to see her, but were very upset too. Mama moaned. We were worried sick about you. Papa warned. Honey, don't wander off by yourself anymore. Their dead daughters was sheepish indeed. However, the girls kept thinking about the river. The plants, animals, and people depended on water. But if the river ran dry, then everybody would go thirsty. What can we do about it? Sighed Sydney. Brainstorming, Sydney started drawing her ideas. After many tries, she sketched one that they both liked. Zhi proposed, but we will need more muscle to do this. Together, they convinced their neighbors to help. In the coming days, the gang journeyed into the wilderness to share Sydney's plan with the other animals. Naturally, everyone wasn't used to cooperating yet. Big and small, they agreed to lend a hand. 所以大家都来帮忙了。你看，有鸡啊、牛啊、龙啊、猴子啊，还有老虎，大家都来帮忙。因为没有水喝，大家都会渴死。The next morning, they all met at the dam. Inspecting several loose logs nearby, they finally carried one back to the riverbed. Zhi poked at the wall with her staff. Stick it into this gap, she suggested. With the wooden level firmly in place. With the wooden lever firmly in place, one by one they climbed aboard. Teetering on the beam, They lifted up and down. When they hopped at the same time, pebbles popped out and then some rocks. 终于成功了。Again and again they jumped. Yet they were getting tired, and a few of them were losing hope. We can't give up now, Zhi urged. Come on, one more time, pledged Sydney. 3, 2, 1. Crack! Out bounded a boulder, and a fountain spurted into the air. Whoosh! A rush of water broke through the dam, and the animals clambered onto the banks. The river flowed again. The unlikely partners could enjoy their common achievement and a well-deserved rest. The bunch received hearty congratulations from friends and family alike. Downstream, the grasses gradually regained their green and the meadow flowers bloomed. Mama and Papa realized their daughter was growing up in her own special way and were quite pleased. Sydney and Zhi continued to roam far and wide and sometimes find themselves in sticky situations. Warm and generous with others, Sydney liked coming up with fresh approaches and always tried to do her part. Sydney and Zhi were best buddies who watched each other's back, took unusual strolls, and always swung for the fences. And everyone agreed it was a fantastic year of the sheep. 所以这就是羊年的故事哦。你认识谁是羊年吗？Queen 是属羊的哦。我们来看羊年的特征。Queen 比你，这是我的礼物日。我们现在看一下 Queen 是什么样。Queen 是比你晚一年生，她是2015年生的。People born in the year of the sheep are approachable, easygoing, and cooperative. They are kind-hearted, down to earth, and creative, but they can be shy, tend to go with the flow, and need a bit of guidance. Though they like the routine comforts of home, sheep are nurturing and giving pale. 这个叫做什么 Black Belt， 我们还没看过，可以借来看看。这个看不到什么字被你挡住了。这是 Good Dream。Bad dream, good dream, bad dream， 对不起，看错了。Good dream, bad dream， 所以这边这些都是其他的书我没看过。这个是 Heroes， 超那个英雄的故事。好啦，我们讲完12生肖的 The Year of the Sheep, the end。